Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining Archangel Alts, and just going to do a very short crypto market watch update, instant insights for you guys. Just wanted to report some really exciting activity. I'm kind of watching to let things progress, and I do have one extra position in our browser version of Binance. Sorry, a little bit of brain catching up to the excitement here. So current value of Bitcoin is holding at 3820 thereabouts, and if we look at the past several hours, you can see that it had this and it had this, and so it's kind of evening out. It is on a tiny bit of a downslope, but we just, hopefully it's not going to lead to, a steeper sell-off. You never know who's thinking what, who has pre-planned things that we're not privy to, but we can watch the market and take some good ideas of what we see happening next with us. So this is close enough to where this could be the averaging down, and then it holds here for a little while, but eventually it's going to do something quicker because the volume's starting to drop again. And the question is, how long does it continue to drop? So let's just look for a couple seconds here. See 344, and I mean it could pick back up, but nope, not so far. Okay, so you can see that it's losing, $1,000 every few seconds in the amount of trading that's going on. So that doesn't really take a long time before it gets down to, sub 100 million again. And then that's where people start to reevaluate some things. So really and truly, I mean, when I said short and sweet, I absolutely mean, this is going to be a shorter one than usual. Just wanted to show you we're happy that some of our kind of favorite picks, things that we've been talking about for a while, seem to be coming around to their time in the top of the list. So that's kind of nice. And actually, as I say that, Raven may be heading down the... Well, no, it's not really heading down the list. This is the part that we were watching for, went in with the browser. So I actually, it's coming back around to its position. I went in probably thinking that this was going to be around the bottom. 341, I waited a little bit, and I think we got in around 344. So we've already come around to 346 right at the tip there. Probably not enough to do the volume that we need, but it is coming around. ICX is a really good one to keep your eyes on. It's probably going to start coming back up again. It's got kind of a double downtrend going there. And here's the one that I'm the most excited about right now. So this isn't the only time that Steem is doing this, and I'm noticing on Twitter their user base and people that are very pro, not just the coin but the community, are really active, and I'm starting to really enjoy seeing that it's not just me kind of experiencing the, kind of like, I guess, the ideological, hope of the future for where these things are headed, but I'm also excited about what that might mean for our positions in Steem. Let's load those up. There we go. So you can see we were actually like over here. We got a little bit tricked in the up there. It's been exactly a month now. Isn't that interesting? It's kind of had some pre-trimmers over here just about a month before that. And then towards the top of that month. Now, everything in this range over here, we're looking at the attribution to the Bitcoin Cash hard fork and the knowledge that that was coming up, and some of the FUD about what would happen as a result, and then the actual result itself being that there was a lot pulled from the process in the main Bitcoin processing, the hash rate, and the blockchain, and the primary central community that governs all those things. So there are reasons for things to be shaken up a little bit in that time, but just we have a very early position in Raven. We like to show every single thing. There's not a lot of holds to show, so we believe in being very transparent when we make a left when we should have gone right. Fortunately, this only, I think, represents about 12 positions now. And I'm excited to see that it might be Steem that comes up next. We have it spread out in the 1200s so that it has its best opportunity to succeed. Here's our early position around, where was it? Yeah, right around there. in Raven, and that was just before the hard fork. So you can see that, we know personally we were watching when Bitcoin was splitting in two, so to speak, or I guess, 1/3. The principle of thirds? No, totally different thing. So just, it's been very exciting to see what's going on here. We, have only our earliest positions in REQ, and you can see that even so, really not too terribly bad when you see it was after, that 60% drop that happened there. And we're right around this range, somewhere in April, May, June, July. Yep, July. Right towards the end of July, actually, it looks like. So, very exciting stuff. Really cool to be watching the trending that's going on. Lots of good things. Lots of good things. Look at where the shift has currently taken some of the other stuff. Usually right now, when we see some natural motion kind of helping things, and yep, I didn't even get to finish my sentence. Some of the sharpest drops are going to be the ones that were spiking the highest before. So some of our top greens are now kind of on the bottom. CIS was doing so. NPX was at the top. MDA was at the top. I remember seeing GVT somewhere towards there. ONG has been hanging a little bit low now that it's had its settle-in time after a week or so of being on the listings. Encash is just having a tough time. It's not in the right range to, get its upward movement that we need to see it do. So maybe this will be the time where it starts to resync. It looks like it's about 10 minutes lagging behind Bitcoin's movement, so it might actually start to come back up to 45. But, as it goes along, these positions are all a little bit more challenging for it to clear out. We got 98989 Bitcoin, and it's definitely leaning heavier towards the clearing. People are expecting to be able to get what they paid for, so to speak. And it looks like out of our positions, the only one that is kind of starting to tip that point would be the 60. I mean, that's, the solid numbers, the, odds and evens, 30 minutes on the hour, 1 hour on the hour, and transitionals of going up 50 points and going up 100 points. Even numbers, well, not even numbers, but, when it reaches that, 59 to 60, when it reaches Bitcoin gets from, 3,999 to 4,000, those are, big psychological hurdles. And it's amazing. You'll see, $1 million worth of transactions go through in seconds, that are literally a penny apart just beneath that when it happens. It's pretty amazing. So I just wanted to give you a brief update here. It's not like there's something, dramatically different from what we normally see. It's not one of those times where, sell, 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 or buy, buy, buy. But it is definitely one of those times where we're excited to see, some of the extra momentum, some of our, coins we kind of come back around to over and over, how they are doing. So I thought I would just give you a quick update on that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of things. Archangel Alts, appreciating you guys. Make sure and subscribe, ring the bell, comment, give us a thumbs up. Join us at archangelalts.com. Join the community. The thing that is missing is your voice. So God bless you guys. And for now, Archangel Alts out.